Howdy all, so it's the early evening here, just arrived over the hill from Pai. Little market going on the side streets of Chiang Mai. I thought I'd have a little bit of a walk through. So I usually take the last bits of these trips to do a bit of shopping, find some toys for Otis, Hugo, and maybe some new dresses for Damo. There's some traditional dress that she wants me to find here. I'm going to have to seek out this special dress that she wears. It's like this. And she wants some of them. She loves it. I think it suits her quite well as well. And they set up a little side street market here in the back streets of Chiang Mai. It's super cheap. There's always some nice Thai desserts and some snacks on the go. And they're only just setting up now actually, so I don't think all the stalls are completely live. I just got off the minivan. I had a great driver. What does it mean by a great driver? Like not overtaking too much, going slowly. These are very nice little Thai houses. The minivan that I book with is called Aya, and they only do one trip a day, each driver, one's there and one's back over the hill. And so I like that. And I actually gave him a tip because for some reason, if you've seen the flooding, if you're not, it's here up in Chiang Rai. I was kind of worried about the trip over, and I sat in the front and I put my mind at ease. So I gave him a little tip, which is unusual to tip the driver in a minivan, you know, so. Damo wants something, the dress that she wants, it kind of looks like this, but this is for kids. Cha, anyway, me chama. Ben shoot chama. This is what Damo's looking for. So, okay, cab, cock on my cab. I had a little look in Pai too, but they kept saying to me, you know, I've got to go to Chiang Mai. So, and I will find it before this time's out. I will find it because it's very rare that my wife actually asks for anything, especially something specific. Here she very rarely asks for anything, so when she does, as a good husband, I try and make sure we get it, don't I, guys? These are cute. I bought Otis and Hugo some of these like this before. I think we'll pick this up at the bigger market and see if we can find something for Damo. I kind of have to be somewhat mindful as well of what presents I do get because I got to carry them all the way back on the train, and so Otis wanted this big like axe set with a drill. Fantastic morning coffee here, by the way, on this corner. Brewginning it's called. Nice little cafe. And Otis wanted this big set, and I'm like, no, I can't carry that all the way on the train. But small little things, little cars, little like toys that I can get away with. I think there's a guilt factor, like even though I'm going away and it is work, it's work on multiple fronts with what I do here. There's still a guilt factor of not bringing them, like not bringing Otis and not bringing Damo. Damo wouldn't like this trip with Hugo anyway, but there's a bit of a guilt factor there, so that's why presents are important, I guess, if I'm honest with you. So we're moving into a bit more what you might call Chinatown here, and I'll show you something about Chiang Mai. Cars very rarely stop. Unless there's a traffic light, you kind of have to like push yourself onto the road to get anybody to stop. You gotta be a bit feisty. Seen a few tourists just kind of standing there and at the side and waiting for these guys to stop, but they won't stop. They need a traffic light. Push on through, guys, push on through. The hunt to get my wife happy. And right over there I see what looks like the perfect shop. Do you see that? That looks like the perfect shop. So let's check it out. Let's see what the prices are like. And more importantly, let's see if they've got the one that she wants. And I think the easiest thing for me to do is to just go and ask them directly. Looks like they're making this stuff in the back here. Mia yak dai. แบบนี้ไม่มีใช่ไหมโอ้ยตกใจนะคิดว่าจะมีนะ so they don't actually have that one. It looks like they've got everything else but not the one that she wants. It is typical that my wife asks for the one that I must have asked now in at least 12 different stores. 2 here in Chiang Mai, as you've seen on camera, but 10 in Pai. I went all the way up the street. So, but I ain't going home until we've got it. So, if I have to stay another few weeks to hunt it down, then I will. I wasn't really planning to vlog this. I was just gonna come and have a look, but now you're part of the adventure. So if you're hanging about, I'll show you what there is to see. And if there ever was a place that would have this thing, then this should be it. กำลังหานี่ครับมีไหมครับ
อ๋ออันนี้มันมีครับอันนี้ลูกค้าต้องไปข้างหน้าครับ
ข้างหน้าใช่ไหม
ครับ
โอเคครับ We have a lead. He said go into the market and you're going to find it. Isn't this the most exhilarating, like arse clenching, stomach churning content available on YouTube? I bet you're all on the edge of your seat watching this. Like, is this mission going to get completed? What is going to happen in this story? This is life or death. In my case, you're from the safety of your own home. I don't want to be returning to Damo with no tops. And she only casually asked me as well, you know what I mean? She's like, oh well, I asked, you want anything? She said, oh well, maybe this. Let me turn you around. Because this is quite, it's quite hectic. I know the price is going to be good here, I'll tell you that. The price is definitely going to be good. Here's your Tiger Balm shop. I've never seen a shop dedicated to Tiger Balm. So it's tight, huh? Tight here. Let's keep going, huh? See, a lot of these are just fabrics. A lot of these are just fabric shops. I've probably seen like 100 things that would suit her, but my wife is extremely beautiful to me, and so anything you put on her suits her. Somebody commented on the channel earlier, I think I can put the comment here. She said something along the line. He said something along the lines of, "Oh, average." I mean, that's personal opinion, isn't it? But for me, my wife is stunning. Right, let's go and see. She gets more beautiful every year, I think. สวัสดีครับกำลังหานี่นะครับสำหรับเมียมีไหมครับ
หาอันนี้ไม่มีค่ะ
โอ้ย
ใกล้เคียงได้ไหมคะ
มันมีที่นี่ไหมมีร้านมีที่นี่ไหม
พลอยลองดูเหรอ
ต้องลองดูใช่ไหม
ได้ไหม
Right, so I just asked, I don't know if I'm going to be able to subtitle this, I just asked, do you have this? And she said, we got something similar. My moon. This is what they're recommending here, but that ain't the same.
ใช่
My moon ครับ คิดว่ามีไหมนาย
ไม่เคยเห็นค่ะ
เหรอ
ใช่
ทำไมหายากจัง ผมทำ10 ล้านแล้ว
โอ้
ใช่
มันไม่เห็นลองไปรูนในบาซ่าไหมคะ
Bazzar เหรอ
แมนประมาณกลางคืนแบบประมาณสักทุ่ม
มันอยู่ใกล้ๆนี่เหรอ
ใช่
มันต้องเดินไปนี่เหรอเดินไปนู่น
เดินไปนี่
เดินไปนี่โอ้
ไปตรงนู้นก็ได้
มีด้วยใช่ไหม
ไปตรงนู้นแล้วก็เลี้ยวขวาตรงไปเลย
โอเคครับ
ตรงไปข้ามถนน
ขอบคุณมากครับ She said go to the night market. I don't know, guys. Aren't we usually the ones sat outside while the missus goes shopping? I'm the one doing the shopping. I'm a bit disorientated. Is this content, guys? Is it content? Does this classify as content? Is it any more stimulating than eating a noodle on camera? We're gonna get there. Who's gonna stick with me? I bet half the people have turned off already, haven't you? Huh? Weaklings. Gotta stay with me on this one. สวัสดีครับกำลังหานี่ครับ
อันนี้ไม่มี
ไม่มีใช่ไหมไม่มีที่นี่
นี่ไม่มี
Mm-hmm.
ต้องมาเทียบล่ะต้องไปดูหรือยัง
ขอบคุณมากครับ So she seems to think the yellow shop might have them. Hello ครับ มีอันนี้ไหมครับ ไม่มีใช่ไหมครับ Right, I'm going to go off camera and we're going to pick this up because if not this is just going to go on. I think it's already gone on for like 50 minutes or something. We'll pick this up at the point of either me giving up or a point of finding the thing and seeing how much it costs. Oh, wait a minute. This looks quite promising. Yeah, this looks quite promising. This looks quite close. Let's ask. Oh, same shop. Guys, same shop. ไอเดินไปโน่นไอไม่รู้ไปไหน
เมื่อกี้หนูบอกว่าตรงไปข้ามถนนทางโน้น
Right
ในบาซ่า
ที่นู่นเหรอ So I've just I didn't plan that, but I'm glad that I kept the camera rolling. I've just walked in a bloody circle. I went back into the same shop. I went back into the same shop, guys. That's how I told you I'm disorientated. So back into the same shop, and they're like, "What are you doing here? You just bloody been here." So right, back to the plan. I'll see you when this thing is resolved. Okay, so since I've been off camera, fast forward about 20 minutes, I've asked in about another 4 shops. Still no good stuff. But I wanted to show you this handmade wood stuff. The reason I like this is because it's not mass produced, so you don't see a lot of it. Hello, cab. So it's quite unique stuff in here. Makes for nice gifts. Some of this stuff will be too big to take home though, on the train and whatnot. Mini gong. These are nice for the desk. So that's 1,000 baht for a little drawer like that. But yeah, I do enjoy this handmade wood stuff. So I fear that we're no closer, guys. We're now at the night bazaar. So I gave up on that other place. And I was told that my best chance would be at the night bazaar to try and find this thing. I'm assuming that because she's asking me to get it, that she hasn't been successful in finding it online too. Because some people would say, oh, why just get it online? Everything can get online these days, but I think she's not been successful at that, which is why she wanted me to pick one up. So let's keep going. It's setting up the night bazaar now. I'm a little bit early, to be honest, but maybe time for a noodle first, and then we're going to find this thing. Now, on another note, I quite like this dress for Damo. But every time I get her a dress, it's never quite right. That's why I like her to choose her own things. She, maybe it's like the wrong size or something, you know. She's quite a small girl. He has been commenting on this channel before as well. Why do you call her girl? Why do you call her girl? She's a woman, not a girl. But that is the polite and soft way in Thai culture that they refer to someone. It's kind of cute. It's not seen as like derogatory or ageist or anything like that. It's just kind of cute. Thai girl, a Thai girl. Of this age, anyway. You wouldn't call somebody maybe over 40 or 50 a Thai girl. Perhaps 40, but not beyond that. In my experience, of course. These are not facts. It's like I've seen everything else except the one thing that I'm looking for. If you're still with me, thanks for coming along for the journey. You're seeing the setup of Chiang Mai night market. Well, as the sun goes down here at the night bazaar, one thing I noticed asking around, it's quite pricey actually. I guess when you compare it to like the rural markets where I live, that it is, I would probably say 4 times the price. Like I looked at a little football kit for Hugo because he likes football, and they were asking like 450 for it or something. Like in a normal shop in rural Thailand, it'd probably be like 70 because it's a knockoff. But you'd pay anything up to 150, like no problem, maybe even 200, no problem, to help the vendor. But you probably won't pay 400 for it. It's certainly not in rural. So it's put me off kind of buying too much stuff here. I've got some little bits, and I've not been successful in finding Damo's thing. I mean, I'll update you in the future if I am, but I've not been successful in this. So am I going home empty-handed? I don't think so. I'll find something. I'll find something that'll make her smile, but it's just not what she wants. And so that's it really for the shop. It's time to get a little bite to eat, and I've got a little bit more time in Chiang Mai yet. It's dragging on a little bit. I'm also worried about Alfie. Those that know and watch the vlog know I've got a little dog called Alfie, and he's kind of been there without me for a while, so you worry when you're gone for a long time. You worry about the family. I know I go on about it, but this is my ranting vlog. That's why I created this channel actually, just so I could rant and then people can't complain. If you want the polished stuff, you go to the main channel. But I will keep looking. I'll do my best to try and find the dress that she wants. But for now, it's been a failure. So I just spoke to Damo on a message and told her what I've been doing, filming this, looking around for this dress. And she said to me, oh, don't worry about it. I'll buy it online. I thought the whole point was she'd not bought it online, like she couldn't find it online. But she's like, no, I'll just buy it online. So in the end, she is able to find it online. And that's where she'll get it. And I guess she'll be seeing it on the vlog, no doubt. Because it's what she likes to wear. That was the adventure of looking on behalf of my wife for the dress. You got to see a little bit of the setup of the night market as well. So it wasn't a complete waste of time. And what else are you going to do? I am going to have a quick look in here though. This is the central food court here. It seems like they got quite some nice little stalls in the middle. So I'll have a quick mooch around here as well. She wants some little clothes for Hugo. The struggle I have with shopping, just every shop looks the same. It just looks like this, to me it looks like the same stuff, just in another shop. And there's nothing I can think of that I actually want. You know, there's nothing like on the top of my head where I think, oh yeah, I need that, or I want that. I think I've been at that point in life for quite a while now. I mean, there was times in the past, you know, you need something, you want something, but now there's nothing that I want, you know. Don't want a new bag. This is my lucky bag, backpack. I've travelled everywhere with it, you know. I always wear the same t-shirts as you see on this vlog. I never mix that up. I always got the same hat. I mean, a new hat perhaps, but you see, this isn't as good as my hat. My hat is quite special, and I've not been able to find another one quite like it. Don't ask me why it is, it's just different to the other hats that I've been able to find. So now I am finishing up this vlog. We just got this one for Hugo. Little Chiang Mai style, little brown pants. Good for around the house, quite baggy as well. So comfortable, you know. And that's it, guys. I'm going to be walking back the way I came to have one more look. So I think that the place I was in earlier is the cheap place. This is like the expensive place. We can tell, like, when Damo and I was just on the phone comparing prices. We'd say it's at least double, and sometimes in some cases triple. So I'll be going back to that other place, having a little walk through, see if we can find some more clothes for the kids. But as far as I'm aware, that's the end of this vlog. Thanks for joining me today on Naked Guru. So I'm back. I walked about 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes away from the Bazzar, the market, the big market there, and I found this place. This is the cheap place. This is where the Thais come. And I can tell you straight away, the prices here are half what they were on that Bazzar place. This is called Wararorot Market. That's where we are at the moment. So, and this is where the cheap stuff is. So I think it's the place that I walked through originally, but none of these inside shops were open then. And you can see things were, yeah, everything for like 100 baht, 50 baht, and some kids stuff here as well. So, you know, I bet they have a football kit here that they were trying to charge like $4.50 over there. Let's see if they got a little football. Me shoot football ไหมครับ
ฟุตบอลจะเป็นอย่างนี้ได้ไหมครับ
โอ้อันเล็กๆสำหรับลูก
สักกี่ปีอะครับ
2 ขวบเอง
2 ขวบผมมีเงิน
ชุดอายุ2 ขวบชุดฟุตบอลมีไหมร้านนี้เท่าไหร่นะร้อยเดียว Right, okay, so this is the perfect example. I just picked up like a football thing over there, and it was 450, and here she's doing it for 100 baht. So, you know, I'm not being cheap Charlie, I'm just like, how do you get the best deal? Especially when you live here, you don't want to be paying like tourist price 4 times the price. So I think we're definitely getting one, because how can you say no to a 100 baht football kit? She's got orange, tonic up, yellow. I think yellow's probably too big for him actually, guys. Okay, I'll see some cup. And the outside cup. So we'll get that 100 baht. Oh, there's a big queue behind me. Big queue behind me where people waiting patiently while the vlogger, the bloody camera, these annoying vloggers. Huh? Honestly, they pee me off too, these vloggers. Telling everyone to come to Thailand. They pain in the ass. So it was reassuring to find the cheap spot. That really is the end of this vlog. I managed to get Hugo a little football kit, and I got something for Damo as well. I ended up getting her a top. And now it's winding down the evening. The sun is setting in Chiang Mai, one of the first places I ever arrived to in Thailand, and my has it changed a lot over the past 15 years. I said to Damo, it makes me feel like I'm in Bangkok. You know, for a moment, there's been moments here I feel, yeah, it's just like Bangkok. But take care, guys. All the best.